be okay. Hell, at this point, you're more okay than me. Shit. That explosion took out the commander. We have a job to do. We're still gonna do it. It's just...
Landing in 1 minute. Should be able to see it coming up on my right.
Found out a little more about the first wave. They're all either dead or MIA. So this is up to us. That's why we need to get it together, right now.
JTF 68 to tower, visual Hudson. Yeah. 2 division agents on board. The explosion was their right in. Okay, clear to land. JTF 68.
Usually you need some time to know if you can count on someone. Well, we're out of time. I bet's on you. It has to be. I hope to God I'm right.
Welcome to Hudson Piers. I'm not sure what you're looking to get out of this. Everything behind this gate is a goddamn war zone.
So who's in command here?
Captain Benitez was in charge. He was leading ops to the post office, but we lost contact when he left base this morning. If he's still radio silent by tomorrow, there's talk of pulling out.
No one's pulling out. We're taking this city back. Get whatever gear you need. I'll catch up with you.
Good luck out there. You'll need it.
Welcome to the channel, Vault Dweller 815. This is a single player of the Division beta. Going to be just kind of narrating some things that have been going on throughout the single player. They just kind of throw you right into it. Here's the set of skills that you start off with, and I chose to use the sticky bomb over the other, and then here's the loadout screen for you.
You need to step through here, pal. Gotta make sure you're clean.
You know, I get why you gotta wear this shit, but honestly, it's like being wrapped up in paper mache. Don't get shit done. I feel goddamn helpless.
There's a lot of detail in the game that I've noticed throughout playing it, and I've probably played a good 20 hours or so, multiplayer and single player. Now right here is a hub. It's kind of like the tower from Destiny. There's shops around, and you can hook up with other players and whatnot, and go about your business. These little boxes right here, they're seen throughout the game where you can restock your supplies, med kits, grenades, ammo. And then right here too, where this guy's standing, or where I'm going to, I guess I did read it, my bad. If you read these, they'll show you different locations on the map where there's something going on. Right here I'm just stopping and kind of appreciating the amount of detail they put into this game. The little snowflakes going everywhere, the snow on the ground. And now later on, I don't think it snows enough, but your character actually will start to accumulate snow on their person, on their head and on their shoulders and whatnot. Now right off the bat, one of the things that I wish they had in this game was like a bicycle. Just something to make you move a little bit quicker than running. Because running takes forever. And there's only 2 places in this game that you can fast travel to. And that's something you'll see here in just a second, and the hub that we just came from. Now in the beta, there aren't too many places to discover, but when you do discover places, you get a small amount of experience also, which is kind of nice.
It's okay. Don't need to point that out.
Oh shit, oh no.
Alert. Intercepting JTF radio traffic.
Taking small arms fire! Small arms fire! Looters have us in their sights! JTF hearing this? Please respond!
Tracking signal. Analysis complete. Uploading coordinates.
Now also throughout the game you'll find encounters similar to this. This one is scripted, completely scripted, but there's also other encounters that aren't. They're just completely random.
Watch out! Go loot somewhere else!
Another thing that I'm really liking about this game is how clean the UI is. I think it's just how it kind of not predicts, but shows you how you'll get to a certain place from moving cover to cover. Pistols in the game you have unlimited ammo with, so that's why I'm using it right here. But it also are pretty powerful.
Dispatch, this is Division Agent Fei Lau, empowered and authorized by Executive Order and DHS Directive 51.
Whoever you are, we're under an all-out assault. I'm not sure how much help you... screw it, we'll take anything you can give us. How are you on my comms?
We've got your back. Just try not to shoot at anyone who's trying to help you. Over.
Alert. Patching into local JTF radio channels.
Now this is the base of operations, and this is that other place that you can fast travel to.
About damn time you get us some help. Get him here right now. Foster, we need support on the stairs. Martinez, move up on the flank. Go, go, go.
There's a sticky bomb that what I equipped at the beginning. I'll tell you right now that is a very useful tool with the multiplayer and in the single player. Now what I just got thrown at me was a kind of like a flashbang almost, and it disorients you and makes it everything very blurry, and it lasts. The longer you stay in it, the longer it lasts, and as soon as you leave the area, it doesn't mean it just goes away, as you can see. Even though I left the area where it exploded, I was still disoriented.
Dispatch, the situation outside is now under control. My official report, the division saved our sorry asses. Thanks for the report, Bravo Squad. Stay alert out there and keep it frosty. I'm glad you made it.
Now let's rebuild our base. Go on in and have a look around. I finally got...
Air ventilation and purification systems online. Contamination levels lowered.
Agent, we need our base up and running, and we need to show the people of New York they're getting their city back. Our base of operations has potential, but right now it's a piece of shit and we've got no one to staff it. To get this place where it needs to be, we need people who know what they're doing. Like doctors. There's a virologist running a field hospital over at Madison Square Garden, but the whole area's gone to shit. With her, we can get our medical facilities online. Without her... The JTF commander, Benitez, is out in the field and he's gone offline. Bring him back. We need him to set up a functional security wing, and it'll do a hell of a lot for morale. We've also got to restore basic services. We need power and the intel the grid can give us. They had a guy working on that, but it sounds like he ran into trouble patching us in. Without him, it's lights out. Isaac can map itself to each of the wings in the base and sync their progress, so we can have a bigger
So
picture
here,
of
you
what's
know,
happening
here's the
here.
crafting
And
station.
the more stable
That in
this base
particular
is,
cannot
the
be
better
used
shape
in the
the city
beta.
will be in.
And there's a whole lot of
medical wing
blueprints
is a
that you'll
wreck
get
right
throughout the
Once
game,
we get that
just in the
virologist over
beta,
here, we can
and
build up a
you
staff,
can't use any of
investigate the
them
origin of the
because you
virus,
can't craft
start getting
anything.
more supplies.
There are supplies
The
throughout
civilians
that have
help us
like
as well.
they're 2-hour. They're every 2 hours they respawn supplies, just gun parts, electronics, and whatnot, and canned food, things like that. They will drop, and they'll be in kind of packages and whatnot. You can go farm them, but it's only every 2 hours that you can get them. In the beta, you can get them, but all they're doing is taking up space. There's no point to get them due to the fact you can't craft anything. Now, canned goods, bottled water, soda, and I believe there's incendiary rounds and explosive rounds. All those are kind of buffs that you'll find, and you can pick them up, and they will give you bonuses.
Got a lot of tricks up his sleeve. Former PMC, I think. Knows more than you think he does. I suspect he'll be very useful.
You know, I'm going to tell you what, I am extremely excited for this game to come out.
Hey, bad news. I'm not gonna be able to get out there. Not with my goddamn leg like this. I'll do what I can from here, but it's not the same. You have no idea how much I wanted to be in the field. I trained for a scenario like this my entire life, but it's worse than anything we could have imagined. You know how they won't let you get too close to anyone, so it won't mess you up when you're finally activated? Well, I did that, and it didn't fucking work. I'm attached. These are my people. This is my city. We're taking it back. Oh.
Look, you need to...
Yeah, okay. Okay. They're counting on us. Let's not let them down.
I don't understand why you have to walk through that. It is the most ridiculous thing in the world to me. Now for this, I decided to do a little bit of co-op, and I'm going to try to find other players to play with. I was able to find one that joined me in while I was doing the mission. Now, technically, this is my first time actually trying to do the matchmaking, so that's the only reason why it was a little confusing for me and taking a little bit of time.
We've got a lot of hostiles inside, Agent. They're holding Dr. Candle and her staff. We need those personnel.
That should probably have killed me, but, you know, it's a video game.
Another agent has joined your team.
Now, if you notice in the bottom right corner of the screen, you can see the agent's name, the player that joined me, their health, and you usually can see, like, what different type of abilities that they have.
If you patch me into the security system, I might be able to find Candle's location.
dot in the left-hand corner of the screen is the location of your allies. Anyone that's in your group.
Patched in. Let's see what I can find. Can you see the CCTV feed? Looks like Candle and her staff are being forced to treat their wounded. That's the only reason they're still alive.
See right there's the incendiary bullet. If I apply that, I think it gives you 30 seconds or one magazine of incendiary ammo.
It looks like they've got people upstairs, in a restaurant. There's a lot of these guys, but if you use cover, you should be able to pick them off without making yourself a target.
Again, I just want to mention the level of detail that they have in this game. This is on the Xbox One, and there's still a large amount of detail, regardless what anybody says about the Xbox One and their graphics. The detail in this game just is killer for me. And right there, you saw the green or yellow lines that were coming out. That's because I was hitting his backpack, and he's one of the guys that carries grenades on him. To the left of each of the enemies, there's a little symbol, and if that symbol has a grenade, that means they have a backpack full of grenades. If you shoot that backpack, they will explode.
Warning. Additional hostiles detected.
Like so. Also, if you notice, he had blue health. That means he's stronger than guys with just normal red health. Your chances get better equipment, and you get more experience for killing them.
Candle and her staff is still upstairs, stashed in the kitchen at Kobe's. Word is that they've really trashed the place. It would have broken my dad's heart to see it go to hell like this. We used to watch games there together. I think it's better my folks didn't live to see any of this. But then I think about all the people doing their best to keep going. To get to Kobe's, you'll have to pass by some contaminated areas. There used to be plenty of sick people being treated there before they got shot. So be careful.
Now, in order to move cover to cover, you have to hold down the button. If you release the A during the process of moving to cover, you'll actually just stand up and be exactly where you let go of the button.
What doesn't kill me pisses you off. This place is fucked. We can take them all! Kill those bastards! Ambush them!
Now, this must be a beta bug, but if you notice the woman just standing there, she's the person you have to talk to. She just stands in the middle of the firefight. I thought that was pretty funny.
Damn you! Hey, get the hell back!
Now I have two characters in this, and my second character got an L86, the military L86, and it was just outstanding. It's a light machine gun, but only with 30 rounds, but it does more damage and more damage and has more stability than most other light machine guns in the game. I was hoping I could use it, but the M4 that I started off with was still better. These guys with the baseball bats are very easy to kill, but if they do get up close to you, they do a lot of damage.
The escort party's taking heavy fire from the roof. They can't move until you get up there and take down that gunner.
We're pinned down. There's no way we'll make it across alive unless someone can get up there and take out the big guns.
All yours, Agent. Alpha Escort, we have an agent on the roof. Has Candle made it to your position?
Affirmative. Senior staff just arrived. As soon as the hostiles on the roof are gone, we'll get her across safely.
Now I just went straight in, guns a-blazing, but there's multiple ways to do this. There's multiple ways to just kind of flank the enemy and get around them, and there's also could have done what my teammate just did, and it scans the area, and it makes it where you can do more damage to enemies. Not to mention it shows you where they're at. Now, that's the boss for this mission. When you kill him, you have to kill the rest of the guys, but he drops the best loot, and he has a heavy machine gun, or a light machine gun. That's the reason why he's able to just lay down fire and keep on going. His weak points, though, is when he has to reload. It takes him, I think, a good 5 seconds to reload his gun. And that gives you plenty of time to kill him.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
Running out of ammo in this game happens often in the single player. So using all your weapons and switching to your pistol is something that you have to get the hang of. I mean, I had to. In the multiplayer, running out of ammo doesn't happen very much. I was able to pick up ammo off a dead guy, so I was able to still use my assault rifle, but again, I got very low rounds with it. I'm gonna finish him off with a grenade here.
Got the medics safely across. Candle and all staff accounted for. No casualties.
Now again, he drops the best loot because he was the boss, but it's not necessarily very good, but it's the best out of, you have the chances for the best loot. Now, this to conclude my video, there's going to be some video after this that you can feel free to watch, but anyways, thanks for tuning in. Please comment, like, and subscribe. I will talk to you guys on the next one.
Hey, you gotta see this.
You really ought to check out that construction site one of these days.
Well, look who it is. Thanks for getting me out of the garden. I've been in some hostile work environments before, but Jesus. Of course, it's not like this place is gonna win any prizes either. Antique equipment, 0 staff, patients lining up out the door. This isn't gonna cut it.
We're doing the best we can, Dr. Candle. Any suggestions you might have, I'm happy to listen.
I know,